The cat's ready.
The kitty cat's ready. He's ready, and I'm ready, and so is where's my kitty cat? And it is ready as well. All the cats are ready, and Towler, your pets would probably eat our pets. Uh, Today on Wrestling with Trivia, we got a fun matchup for you here. Introducing first, making his debut in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. You may know him as Scuba Steve, or you may know him as Tiny. What's up, Tiny?
What's up?
Made your debut against a very formidable opponent. I've battled him here. We went toe-to-toe. My good friend, Justin Towler.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good here, guys. Towler, you've been in the game before. Had some very tough matches here. Scuba, you're making your debut tonight. You guys both know, though, it's 20 questions. You know it or you don't. Write it down. Once I, ask you. Been lenient with the times. Give you about 20, 30 seconds. Can't give you forever here. But I'll give you a little bit of time to think. In the end, if there is a tiebreaker, are you on the remote, Kat? Then we will ask a tiebreaker question. All right, gentlemen, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Count it off.
Question number 1 is about WrestleMania 1. Who challenged, not defended, but challenged for the IC title? WrestleMania 1. County law indeed.
Ooh. Let's see here. Let's see. You know what? Go ahead, Towler. I have no clue.
You don't even want to wager a guess, Tiny. We're talking WrestleMania 1. You mean educated guess at the very least, I would say.
For the IC title?
Yes, sir. Who challenged for it?
I mean, do you need just the wrestlers, like 2 wrestlers, or like who went against who, or
challenged?
Oh.
Who fought the champion? Challenged.
Oh, okay.
Write down something.
Ooh. You know what?
Are you writing it something down?
Yes, I am.
All right. Tell me when you're done writing.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, Towler, what you got?
I got Greg Valentine.
Scuba, Tiny.
No, I just took an educated guess and said Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
All right, both are good guesses. They're both wrong, though. It is the Junkyard Dog challenged for it. So that does leave you both at the starting point here. As we go on.
I just thought with him. He was an Intercontinental Champion, so I mean.
Question number 2. Who did Barry Windham turn on to cement his status as a member of the 4 Horsemen? So again, if you don't know, kind of take a guess here. Who did he turn on? So you're looking for a face at the time. All the hint I can give. Right, Avery? Yeah. You like the 4 Horsemen. What's that? You're a Steve McMonko fan? Yeah, okay. That's weird.
Very.
Okay.
I did like his action figure, though. The one action figure he had, I thought it was very playable. All right, Tiny, what do you got?
I'm taking an educated guess. I said Arn Anderson.
Okay. Towler?
Sting.
Toller's is a better guess. The correct answer was Lex Luger. See, the trick is, who did he turn on? So you were looking for a good guy. You weren't looking for a 4 Horsemen.
Okay.
Listen to the question.
I got to think of that. Okay.
So Lex Luger's who he turned on. Number 3, who screwed Undertaker out of the world title at Royal Rumble 1996? Who screwed the UT, Mean Mark, Undertaker, out of his world title match at Rumble 96? Which, fun fact, I don't know if I should say this. Hey, why not? He was wearing the mask. Remember that? Because that was a previous question. I think it was what caused him to wear the mask.
Was he wearing it that late?
Yeah, 96.
I didn't think it was that late.
Yeah, for sure. 97, he's about to fight Psycho Sid. 96 is the only year.
One more time, repeat the question super quick. Sorry.
Sure, no problem. If you ever need a question repeated, let me know. Who screwed Undertaker out of the WWE World Title at Royal Rumble 96? So who interfered, basically?
Man, I need to like going up on my wrestling.
It's a tough game, man. It's a tough game. I think I threw some toughies in here because I think people were saying maybe I was a little too nice the first few rounds.
That's okay.
All right, you guys ready? Towler, what you got?
HBK.
Steve.
I said Stone Cold Steve Austin.
All right, again, not bad answers, but it was Diesel setting up their match for just 2 months later.
Wow.
Diesel. Number 4.
Right. I have not been doing well.
Well, but it's still a tight game, though. That's what's fun. It's any man's game. This might go down to a tiebreaker. Number 4. This one's a toughie, I think. Well, maybe. I don't know. The Varsity Club was formed in 1987 in the NWA and reformed in 1999 for WCW. Give me at least 2 of the 3 reformed members. The Varsity Club. I'm being nice. I'm only asking for 2 out of 3. If you're cocky, you want to give me the 3rd, go ahead. Tully's got something. Steve's looking at me wide-eyed. Throw me some guesses here. Just throw something down. Varsity Club. 1987 and then 99. And then after this, I got another fun stable question for you. Another stable question. Well, that one will be name the group. This one's name the members.
Okay. You know what? Nope.
Nothing, Tiny?
Nothing.
All right, Tully, give me what you got.
Mike Rotundo and Rick Steiner.
That throws you on the board here with 1. Yes, indeed. And Kevin Sullivan for funsies was the 3rd one. But yeah, Steiner and Rotunda in 87 and then in 99. I think it was Rotunda's first and last run after VK Walsher or whatever. Number 5. I'll name the members. You name the group. Number 5, Crush, Chains, Skull, 8 Ball. What WWF stable am I referring to? Crush, Chains, Skull, 8 Ball. I remember getting Skull and 8 Ball, but only one of them, and not knowing which figure I got. For real, I
I have it on the tip of my tongue too.
can't remember if it said on the package. I think. What is? Oh, I know.
So,
This was actually one of my favorite stables or factions when I was growing up.
I think I liked it too because one of the Skull or 8 Balls, their name was Don, which is my father and brother. So I was like, oh, look, another Don.
Ron and Don Harris,
Yeah.
who I don't know if they still are, but they were partners / owners of Anthem, which was the owner of Impact Wrestling.
Oh, that's weird. I have no idea. I don't think I ever knew that. So that's kind of funny. I wouldn't mind seeing them pop up again. Anything?
my debut, I'm not doing too good here. I'm trying to think. I know Toller's got it, so
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you a 10 ski here.
that's fine. Go ahead, Jordan. I have no clue.
All right, if you're out, then just tell her. Show me what you got, buddy.
Disciples of Apocalypse.
That's
DOA.
I knew it was
Sure.
Apocalypse, but I didn't know it was like DOA. I mean, I knew it was Apocalypse, but I couldn't remember the other 2 letters.
DOA.
Okay,
Numbers-
that's fine.
Question number 6. In a pretty famous promo, after being forced into retirement, who did Arn Anderson offer his spot of the 4 Horsemen to? Very passionate promo. Anderson looks him in the eyes and goes, I want to give you my spot. Only to be mocked by Kevin Nash. Not a dog spot, a liver spot, my spot. But who was Arn Anderson referring to when he said, I want to offer you my spot of the Four Horsemen?
Okay, I'm done. Probably gonna be wrong, but it's okay. I'm taking a guess.
There you go. I like it.
I'll let Towler go first.
I'm taking a guess too.
Sure. All right. Well, he said Towler. Let's see Towler.
Lex Luger.
Luger. Tiny.
He's probably already a part of it, so I put Chris Benoit.
All right. It was Kurt Hennig. Kurt Hennig is who he offered the spot to, only to twist, and Hennig then screw them in the War Games and turn to the NWO. Who won the WWF World Title in a 6-man tag at King of the Ring 2000? Who walked away with the World Title King of the Ring 2000 in a 6-man tag?
Which event was it?
King of the Ring 2000, so June of 2000. Pay-per-view. The year Kurt Angle won? Yeah. So I guess it's not Kurt Angle. Spoiler. Oops.
No.
And I erased my answer.
Didn't think about that.
So thank you for that.
Was it really?
I legitimately had written down Kurt Angle.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, folks at home. We're probably yelling at me now. What a horrible host. Trying to fill in time between the answers. Let's say vaping. That's not the right word. Vamping. I think that's the right word. All right, I'm going to throw you. Have you written down anything, Tiny?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You good, Towler?
Oh,
Yeah.
All right,
Go ahead,
Tiny, what you got? No, Towler.
got
No,
Ric
you go,
Flair.
Tiny. Okay, whatever. Undertaker,
Ric Flair.
Tiny.
Ric Flair.
Wrong. He wasn't in WWF till 2 years later. Good answer, Towler, because in fact he was in the match, but he's not the one who walked away with the title. It was The Rock.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this, guys. I put R. I was gonna put The Rock. Really, I was gonna put The Rock, but I was like, I thought he didn't come in yet.
What? The Rock? The Rock? What do you mean? The Rock's been there since '97. What are you talking about?
I know.
The Rock's
Turbo.
been 96.
Yeah, you know what? As soon as I said 97, I was like, someone on the comments is gonna correct me, but then you got there first. 90. You're right, 96.
Okay.
The WWF tag team, Skip and Zip, are also known as what? I believe this is their real names, but there are other more, you know what I'm saying. Skip and Zip. What else would you refer?
Well, they were managed. Weren't they managed by Sonny? So.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those two. What are their other names? One of them used it in WCW and ECW. The other one would become a coach. A couple hints. I met one, got his autograph once. I'm thinking about eBaying the other one's action figure. They should make Body Donna's action figures. That's never happened. Like in any form. Yeah, not even those rubber ones. Weird. Poor Body Donna's.
Poor Body Donna's.
I'd even buy a. What was there a crossdresser once?
The crossdresser one.
Like a manager for a hot second. It was like a dude.
For the Body Donnas?
Yeah. Anyway,
don't know.
you guys know the answer to this question?
No.
You don't know?
What do you got, Taylor? You got anything?
All right. So before you said specify the names, I had already written down Body Donnas, but I got Tom Pritchard and Chris, and for some reason I slipped on his last name. I don't know why. We just
Really? No last name?
Uh, I don't know why it's losing my mind right now, but
That's weird because I would figure the other one would be maybe harder, but maybe because you talked about the other one more recently.
I always listen to the Brother Love
Mm.
show, so
True. Yeah, the name pops up more, I guess, than nowadays. Yeah. All right. I mean, very close. It's Chris Candido.
God darn it.
Yeah, very close. Very close there.
I'm getting one of it. Hey, Trevor.
Other than Shelton Benjamin, who did Charlie Haas win the Smackdown tag titles with?
I should know that. I don't know. Very big shot. Oh.
Charlie Haas, besides Benjamin, won the Smackdown tag titles. Get off Google, Towler.
Oh, we can use Google? No, I'm joking.
No. Yeah.
No.
I am ready if you are.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you're told. Go ahead.
All right. Shorty G, Chad Gable.
What do you got, Tiny?
I don't have Chad Gable. I should have thought of Chad Gable, but I put Zack Ryder. For some reason, I don't know why I put Zack Ryder.
So here's the thing, Towler. I don't think you heard the question right, maybe? Because the question was, other than Shelton Benjamin, who did Charlie Haas win the SmackDown tag titles with?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, so you're off with your eras there because the answer was Rico. So yeah, did Benjables ever win? Were they champions?
Did you say Benjables? What?
Wasn't that there? But yeah, Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable, Benjables.
I didn't know that they had a name.
Me neither.
That might not have been official, but I totally read that somewhere and liked it.
Heard that.
But
I
yeah,
believe they did.
I was looking for Rico. I was talking about Charlie Haas and his other weird partner for a little bit there, or weird tag team.
Right.
Number 10, what WCW star made his WWE in-ring debut at Backlash 2003? Backlash 03, a WCW star made his in-ring debut.
One more time, Jordan. What was that?
Sure thing. In what? What WCW star made his WWE in-ring debut at Backlash 2003? So April of 03.
Okay.
We're both good, right?
Yep.
Tiny, what do you got?
Big Show.
Toller?
Goldberg.
The answer is indeed Billis Goldberg.
That's right. Goldberg. That's
And
right.
spearing The Rock in his debut match.
Then he went against The Rock. Yeah.
Speaking of pay-per-view debuts, going back a year, who did Brock Lesnar defeat in his WWF pay-per-view debut?
Is this a legit question?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't say like, oh, moving on, number whatever. You just said speaking of like this question.
Sorry. I thought it was a good transition that I never even pieced together until just now.
I'm sorry. You did very well.
Number 11, literally about a year before, because I believe it's Backlash again, Backlash 02. Brock Lesnar defeated who in his pay-per-view debut?
Got it. I mean, I don't know. I got it. I got an answer.
Gotcha. I got what you meant by gotcha. Winning on JT West.
It's wrong, but I'm throwing it out there.
What you got, JT?
Al Snow.
What you got, Tiny? Kurt Angle, Al Snow. The correct answer was it was Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
I was crossed between those two, really, Kurt Angle or Jeff Hardy. I mean, so.
Yeah, plowed through Hardy. I think both Hardys for a little bit there. Number 12. We're going now over to the competition here. SCU became the first AEW Tag Team Champions, defeating who? Who did SCU, Scorpio Sky, and Frankie Kazarian defeat to win the AEW Tag Team Champions, making them the first?
Technically heels or faces?
I would call them faces. And I won't really say what their opponents were. AEW is kind of weird. Like, I honestly don't know if I could 100% even say. I would say heelish, but again, I wouldn't really use that as a huge hint, in my opinion.
Can we just say, like, the tag team name, or do we have to say, like, the people they did?
Sure. If you got a name, I'll give it to you. I'll be nice.
Okay. All right.
As long as it's obvious, you know what you're talking about.
I don't.
You don't. Give me something, though. Tiny, what you got?
I got
ready.
best friends. Best friends.
Okay, Towler.
I got Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
It was indeed Lucha Brothers. See what I did there? Lucha Brothers was the answer. Pentagon and Phoenix. Both good guesses, though. They both were probably in that tournament, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Best friends just fought for it again recently, and I would imagine the other two will probably be champs one day, I would definitely think. Number 13 here, just looking for a number. Hogan Knows Best aired on VH1 for how many seasons?
Okay.
So just give me a quick guess unless you know it for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hogan Knows Best. You ready, guys? Both of you? Tiny, ready?
Yep.
All right, whoever. Someone show me some numbers.
I'm going to say 2 seasons.
Toller's got it right, actually. It was 4 seasons. 4 seasons. I probably would have guessed 3 myself, but yeah, it ran 4 years.
Towler knows best.
Number 14, who did Ken Shamrock defeat to win the NWA World Title at the first TNA pay-per-view? They vacated the title at the start of the pay-per-views. They had their own kind of little Royal Rumble. Who was the final 2 other than Shamrock? And then they had, as they still do to this day, they ended it with a match instead of just an over-the-top like the rest of the match. This one, I'll say, well, no, I won't say, because I shouldn't say. Stop saying stuff, Jordan. I'm going to say it. I was going to give a hint, but I'm like, it's too big of a hint.
Yeah. NWA.
Gosh.
This show is once again brought to you by Micro Brawlers. They're fun, they're tiny, and my birthday is coming up, so check my wish list.
Okay. I have no clue.
You know, you're going to give a guess, Tiny, or you're just out?
I'm out.
All right, tell her what you got.
I got nothing yet. I got Grandmaster Sexay.
You know what? I think he might have been in that match, so it's not a horrible answer. Although
He was
Brian Christopher or Lawler, not Matt Sexay. But the answer, though, nonetheless, is Malice, a.k.a. The Wall from WCW.
You know what's funny is he ran through my mind. I was going to put him.
Man, yeah, should have went with it. Yeah, those were the final 2. My hint was going to be like he's not like instantly a TNA guy that comes to mind, but I was like, no, then you know it's not Jared, and you know it's not. So couldn't help you too much there.
He's one of those obscure people that a lot of people don't know actually died.
Yeah, I think that's why his name kind of gets forgotten, because he really was like, 2000 till 2002 kind of in the spotlight, and then that's it, you know. And
And I
2001
think it's
he
been quite
lost.
some time since he's passed. I think he died in like '04 maybe.
Yeah, it's not terribly long after that TNA run, yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, you know, a lot of promise too.
And he also looked completely different from his WCW run.
I mean, they just kind of, I think he leaned up and then obviously changed stuff like his hair a little bit.
He leaned up, he grew his hair out, he was covered in tattoos.
Get off Ask Jeeves, Tiny.
Nope. No.
Well,
No.
speaking of TNA, since you guys know your TNA so well, who were the first NWA Tag Team Champions under the TNA banner?
Under the TNA banner.
Yeah, just because, again, obviously there was a lot of NWA Tag Team Champions before them, you know, Rock and Roll Express, yada, yada. So I'm just saying, like, once TNA began, they vacated the world title, the tag titles, and X Division was actually a TNA original.
Repeat the question. Sorry.
Sure, no problem. Who were the first NWA Tag Team Champions under the TNA banner? Let me know when you guys are ready. All right, what do you got, Towler?
Team 3D.
What do you got, Tiny?
I got Rick and Scott Steiner.
It was actually a weird pairing of AJ Styles and Jerry Lynn. Won it before anyone did in 2002. Yeah, Team 3D wouldn't pop up till several years later. And Steiner's, oddly enough, did have a run as well, but like a long time later. Number 16.
I am here, sorry.
Huh?
I said I am here, sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just reading the question because it's a longer question than normal. Number 16. Other than One Night Stand, the only ECW pay-per-view under WWE was December to Dismember, with the main event being an Elimination Chamber. Who was the first eliminated? So December to Dismember, Elimination Chamber. Who went out first? Who got eliminated from the chamber?
Okay. That's a good guess.
What do you got, Tiny?
I got RVD.
Not a bad guess, Towler.
Hardcore Holly.
Also not a bad guess because I believe they're both definitely in that match. The answer was CM Punk. Phil was gone first. Fun fact,
Oh.
Paul Heyman pitched for him to win, and then they laughed and went, he's out first. So, but yeah, both really good guesses, actually.
Sabu was also slated to be in the match. And Hardcore Holly took Sabu's place.
Even more fun facts. Number 17, here's a fun one, I think. In a rarity, this non-main event wrestler was named number 1 in the 1997 PWI 500. Now, what I mean is normally, you know, number 1 is John Cena, AJ Styles. But in a rarity, this non-main event guy was named number 1 in the 1997 PWI 500. Pretty much the only time they ever did this.
Can you repeat your question one more time, Jordan?
Absolutely. In a rarity, this non-main event wrestler was named number 1 in the 1997 PWI 500. a magazine I still collect every year since like '02. And I've also bought back issues because I'm insane.
All right.
I have the first PWI magazine signed by Dusty Rhodes, who Towler would agree didn't want to be there.
All right, Towler. I got my answer.
I'm ready.
Go ahead, Towler.
Towler.
Towler says Glenn Tillman.
Has it always said Towler says?
No.
Okay.
I did that.
I like that.
I did that a good 5 questions
Said
ago.
fine, Brian Pillman. Is that what he said?
I said
I'm
Brian.
going to go with the Iceman, Dean Malenko.
Well, Tiny, you are on the board. It was indeed Dean Malenko.
Wow.
I just took a wild guess because, when I did that thing, with The Rock, I said, you know what? Why not? He's got to be in there sometime, like Tugboat,
Yeah.
It's always Tugboat.
Remember Alan used to say that a lot, Tugboat.
Yeah, they went with the man of 1,000 holes. Dean Malenko was number 1. Pretty much the only time they've ever done that. I think there was reasoning to it. Just all the main eventers didn't wrestle enough, or whatever the reasoning was. Number 18, Adrian Neville defeated who in the first takeover? NXT takeover. Who did Neville beat, defeat, destroy, win, dominate?
Hey, kitty. Are you awake? How's your kitty, Jordan?
The two of them were just fighting each other just now, having a really good backloud brawl themselves.
Okay. I got my name.
Oh, okay. What you got, Tyler?
Tyler Breeze.
What you got, Tiny?
Tyson Kidd.
Oh, Tiny's bumping up his score now and meeting you halfway there. Tiny got it right. Indeed, Tyson Kidd.
I just watched that pay-per-view last night, Towler. That's how I knew.
Oh, my goodness.
Out of all the pay-per-views I watched the first takeover, and I was like, damn.
The fate of the question sometimes just comes in handy.
Yes, they do.
Got 2 more here. Before Rocky Maivia, what name did The Rock use? It's kind of one of those weird ones where you could probably either just know it or you don't, because this was not on TV, unless it was on local TV, but not on WWF TV.
On Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
I was say Smoky Mountain or maybe USWA might have had him under this. I'm just saying, I don't know if they had I don't know if you know. I don't think he did Smoky. I could be wrong. I'm just saying it wasn't WWF TV. This was before then. Used this for a little bit before coming up with the mixture of his father and grandfather. And me and Tiny just met Rocky Johnson a few months before he passed. Were you there, Towler? Am I excluding you?
I did not meet him.
Okay. I just don't want to leave you out in case you were there.
So that means you've met his mother and father.
Yeah, I met his mom. I met his mom at Germain Arena. I sat right next to her with wheels at Germain Arena.
Oh, so you even met her more. I know she used to go to she's at one of the Ronins.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I have no clue. Seriously, I really don't on this one.
All right, let's see what you got then, Towler. Can you add to your scoreboard?
Flex Savannah.
I can't do it. I can't do it. You're right with the flex, but it's Kavana.
Is it Kavana? Okay.
Yeah, Kavana, tomato. But yeah, I just can't do it, man. Very close stuff. If I could give half a point, I would. Number 20, final question of the night.
Good job, Towler.
Who was the referee that helped CM Punk defeat Ryback at Hell in a Cell 2012? He would then go on to be an on-air character.
I know who it is. This one I definitely know 100% who it is.
All right. Cocky words by Tiny. Hopefully he can back it up with the right answer.
I hope so.
Cocky?
And I'm gonna do another. If I do get this right, which I am being a little cocky about this, I'm gonna tell you another fun fact about this guy too.
I hope it's PG.
Well, no, okay, then I won't say it then.
Gonna get blocked by YouTube. All right, we good? We're in.
Yeah,
All right, Mr. Cocky Tiny. I want to see it from you first.
Brian Madden.
You're cocky, but you're cocky with the wrong first name. I had to ding Towler for Havan. I got to ding you. It's Brad, my friend.
Oh, damn.
And Towler had Brad right, bringing him to that 5 point.
Oh, Brian.
See, you let that cockiness get you.
I had the right last name, but
You were right. You know, if it's I can let some misspellings go, but when you have a whole nother name there, man, I can't do it.
it's all right.
It was a fun game, though, guys, man. Pleasure having you here. JT, Justin Tiller, picking up his big first win here now, showing his wrestling dominance in the arena. I finally
Hey, I had fun. It's okay.
I had a great time.
It's always great seeing you both, you know. So.
Always great seeing you both here, man. Once I saw you were talking to me earlier, Tiny, I was like, oh, let's do Tiny and Tiller, because it was just good seeing you guys reconnect here. Tiller was way happier seeing you than he was seeing me the other day. That's okay. And any parting words from you gentlemen before we go?
Good game.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I tried. At least I tried, you know.
Hey, that's all you can do.
I mean, the Cards weren't in it today, but I'm coming back, okay? So just remember that.
You're coming back? Nah, I'm going to win next time, too.
Okay.
What a fiery comeback, Tiny. All right.
All right, guys.
Some cockiness from Tiller here. Good match, good game. Thank you for everyone that watched this.
Hey, at least I didn't get shut out. That's all I got to say. So.
Not at all, man. You put some points on there. You kept in the game and you threw some ports up there, and due to some technicalities, you were very close to even more points here. So yeah, another game, another time, my friend.
Another time. Hey, I'm Toller. Just remember, Toller, we're gonna see each other again. So.
I think he's gonna beat you up in real life. That sounds like a threat.
No, I'm talking about in the trivia thing.
Oh, okay.
Just bring it.
Okay.
Do you smell what the Tiller's cooking?